Selena. It's a bad baby. Oh, Cliff girl. Can't make you change my world. Damn, you're so fine, girl. Oh, Cliff girl. Put them heels on and prove.
Welcome to Selena's Couch, where you are welcome to be free to be yourself. So you can lay your head on my couch, on my pillows.
It's all good. We can do whatever we want to do now. I'm in my bag right now, and I got a feeling, babe. Yeah, you're gonna be my number one lover. Spend the night making love to each other. With the lights on top of the covers. Just me and you, babe. And I feel like you're my
Love you to Reese's Pieces.
Get you a word. Nana nana boo boo.
Hello. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I have my little space heater at the by my feet. You know, it's kind of like cold. It's a little bit warm. I don't know what the heck is going on with this weather. It's been storming pretty much all day today. So, yes, some interesting weather down here in Dallas, Texas. Hope everybody's doing well, getting ready to enjoy their Christmas. For those who celebrate Christmas or their Feliz navidad or happy holidays, whatever you want to call it. To some people, Christmas is just a regular day. And older you get, Christmas seems like sometimes it just doesn't seem the same. I'm drinking some Carlos Rosa. So pretty soon I will be a little tipsy. I'll be more giggly than before. But Christmas is definitely bittersweet for me this season. I'm not going to go into details. Those who hear me talk about it sometimes, they know why it's the way it is for me. But I'm still thankful to God that I'm alive. I'm not laying in the hospital bed, dying, So it's always something to be grateful for. You know what I'm saying? So I was just going to come through and just say Merry Christmas. And maybe if somebody wanted to come up, check my Cash App, since I had to get a whole nother different Cash App. I might be able to bless somebody with something this season. But the only thing I ask you guys for is to press the like button, if nothing else. Hey, CP3, I don't know if you're still in here. Black Ubiquity, Hassan, CX, Just Saying, Deborah, Forever. Hey, Chill, how are you? Just Jay, how are you? Like I said, I'm not going to be long. It just depends on who wants to come up and talk. Other than that, I don't know if you guys want to hear me talk, but I'm usually a lot more entertaining. Some people may think when I'm a little bit tipsy. Hello, Trenches. How are you? Forgive me for my voice. It's still, hey, Damn D. How are you? I put the link in the chat. Anybody that wants to come up. He always said, "Why I sound so sad?" I'm not sad. I'm actually drinking some Carlos Rosa. So I'll be giggling after a few minutes. Somebody want to come up and be entertaining. Today I will not be coming up. Why? Because I still have my hair bunted on in my gown. So I was straight up lazy today. I was real lazy today. I just wanted to chill out. I didn't want to be bothered. Forget all that Christmas shopping. I already told some of my folks it's all about the kids, and even some of them they ain't gonna get nothing till after Christmas when them sales come because I'm on a budget. Grown folks, I already know. It is. Hey, not this year. So I have the link up in the chat if anybody wants to come up. CP3, what you up to? I'm still her. You still her? Okay. Yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm not. Do you always think I'm sad? But I'm not sad. I'm. I'm just chill. See, this is how I am. I'm just a chill person. A lot of people don't believe that because it's been so many times I had to sometimes jump out of my body getting with these demon spawns. I'm really excited about tomorrow, though. You can come up, D. You ain't doing nothing else. Well, I shouldn't say that. Anybody can come up. That's why I have the link pinned. I don't know what you're doing, so let me stop being bossy. It's one of my little bad habits, being bossy. Bossy, maybe 50% of the time. It's because I have to. I'm dealing with kids. I'm always have to redirect them on what to do because they. Oh, you're at the gym. They always doing stupid stuff, so I have to redirect them. So yeah, I didn't go to the gym today, D. I just I just haven't feel I wasn't feeling it this week. Just got over a bad cold or whatever I had. I don't know what the hell it was. But what else I was gonna tell y'all about? Oh yeah, it's a lot going on. You got an idiot in Germany. Um, they run into a uh, they run into a mall full of people. Oh, Hassan, he loves he loves to hit the link. Look at Hassan. Hey,
What up, Selena? How you doing?
yeah, fine.
What up?
He was a doctor. I think he was. I don't know if he was Pakistani or from Iran or something. Hey, Lionel. Hey, Rob.
Salute, Trent says all
And
the
hmm and so he went into a mall full of people, and I think I don't know how many people he killed. I think it was maybe 4 or 7. Um, don't don't quote me on that, but he killed some people. Then you got an idiot in Killeen, Texas, decides to go into drive his car into a running mall. I said a running mall, a mall, and he runs over. Okay, maybe the Carlos is getting to me. I don't know. He runs it, and this is not funny, but he runs into a mall in Killeen, Texas, and he runs over 4 people. And thank God, none of those people. No, there was no demise or anything with that situation. But I think ended up he ended up getting out of here because he took the cops on a high-speed chase, and this is all before Christmas. Back in the day, I don't remember a lot of crazy stuff back in the day, but I was a child, so it is what it is. I was just hoping that I get my buddy. What's that? My buddy, that dog that talks, kind of looks like Chucky a little bit. I got the sister, and I was thinking about that and what kind of toys I was going to get that year. So I don't know if it was a lot of things going crazy like it is today. People now are just losing their minds, a couple of days before Christmas. So just goes to show you how the world is today. People are just nuts. And that's why I'm not surprised when I look on the internet and I see people are going even more nuts because most of the time on the internet, people are as well, they don't have boundaries. They just do. I'm so glad, that I come from the family I come from because family comes first before anything. No, not before God, but they come first before any other human being. I wish more people would really examine the word of loyalty. When we examine the word of loyalty, most of us lack it. Some of us don't, but people do not know what loyalty means anymore. So I'm thankful that I have a decent family, and I'm trying to be a decent person where they're not afraid to have me in their family. It's always one or two. Well, I got one cousin; he's a nut, but it's always one cousin or some type of family member in the family, and you're trying to figure out, you sure that they're related, blood wise, or is it just people just say they're cousins? I don't know. But I'm not talking about anything on here, so I don't want anybody to be trying to say, "Oh, she's talking about." Even though I think that's a hot mess, I wish people could just not get too involved with these YouTube people on here. You know your real family, you don't know YouTube people. So, and some of your family you don't know, but I'm just saying. I think I'll have better luck with family than I will people I never don't, have never met and don't care nothing about me. That's just my opinion. So, what else is going on?
Speaking Texas, do you hear about that guy in Texas who killed the entire family and ate them up like 2 weeks ago, a week ago?
Hey, young Riaz. Now what? He ate his whole family.
No, so I don't know if that's his own family or like a different family, but he killed the whole family and he started eating them in Texas.
Oh well, yeah, I heard of something kind of like that, but it was a woman. She ate her husband. I think he was abusing her or something, and she got sick of him, and she killed him, and then put him into little pieces, and then ate them. And I
Damn,
thought that was just extremely weird and strange and evil, all in the same thing. But I didn't know about that. Now this has happened a week before Christmas, correct?
yeah, like 2 weeks ago, so, like in Texas. I saw it on the news. Like, damn, this is crazy. But this is my first time hearing about the woman, though.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, that happened years ago. I've heard of people being kind of cannibalistic, and I'm like, oh my god, like you're telling me this story. I'm like, this is just before Christmas. She say, "Man, Mac, how you doing?" He said, "Yeah, she has some husband nuggets, honey. She has some husband nuggets."
but
She sure did. A lot of people out here are really mentally ill. I'm not a psychiatrist or anything like that or a therapist, but I really believe that some people are just mentally ill. Plus, they also are demonic possessed. So I think there's a lot of different factors. Like I told you, anybody can be on anything on here, especially in social media. You can be a queen, a king, a millionaire. You could be a celebrity. You could be anything on here. And people actually have that mindset in real life. They think they're invincible. They go around doing stuff, graping people, unaliving people, and they think they have no consequences. Another weird story, and I'm sorry for messing up your happy holidays, but it is a story about a homeless woman in New York was set on fire by another man. I think he looked homeless. He was from Honduras. I don't have a problem with other people. Hey, CC, coming from other countries, but at the same time, when it's riffraff, they need to stay where they are. What I mean by riffraff, I mean people that do not want to really, they don't know how to fit in with American society. They come over here with bad motives. They want to, sell their merchandise. And y'all guys know what that means. They want to come over here and be more of a disturbance and just a whole, just criminal, right? So he comes over here from Honduras because, our country is the land of the free. So everybody wants to come over, which, to an extent, I don't have an issue with that. I think we all are immigrants to a certain extent. But anyway, he comes over here from Honduras and he decides he sees a homeless woman by the train, I guess. And he decides, hey, I feel like putting this person on fire because this person is trash to me. You know what I'm saying? So he puts the lady, did the lady die?
Yeah,
Uh,
she passed away.
okay, so and God bless her soul. Hopefully she's at peace because this world is definitely evil and hateful because of the people that live in it.
Oh yeah.
So, hey, IB, how are you? And so, God rest her soul. My heart goes out to her, and I don't know if she had any family that she was still, maybe associated with or whatever. But I think that's just really crazy and evil. And he like walks off like nothing happened, which was really weird.
Yeah,
Like,
disturbing.
yeah, it's like, oh, so this is what we doing? Hey, GMC, how are you?
Yeah, you gotta watch out when you walk out the door.
Hmm. Hey,
This
Cutting
world.
Edge. Not cussing anybody out today, Cutting Edge. It's all about happy holidays.
All right, before I leave,
Yeah, Boogie.
Selena,
Uh
did
huh.
you, did you hear about the event that's coming up Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the 2-day event on YouTube?
Oh, that stuff you were talking about, that purge thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's a
Yeah.
cash prize. Oh, so you know about it. All right, all right.
Yeah. Some I might be in. I don't know. Shoot,
Well,
like I said,
watch from the bushes at least.
I definitely will. Lately, I have been watching from the bushes because getting in the chat sometimes is scary. And you got people screenshotting it, sending it to their favorite content creator or sending it to somebody that you don't like and they don't like you. So, you got to be careful about these chats that you're in. You don't know who's doing the screenshotting. And then some of them are so weird. They'll put your face on there where you got your mouth open and crooked, and then they take a picture of it, and then they want to sit up there and say all these weird stuff in the chat. So I'm like, hey, I think the best bet for me is so that I don't get a stroke or heart attack for being so upset because I can't do anything physically, is to maybe just watch from the sidelines.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
that might be the best thing for me at this point. Nobody should stop you from doing anything, don't get me wrong, but if you definitely want to keep yourself sane because that's just what you want to do, just sometimes just don't even get in the chats. um and
yeah.
plus, I'm like one of those people too. I like a little bit. Hey, Milwaukee Jeff, happy birthday. I said happy birthday. All right, I think the Carlos Rose is kicking in. Happy holidays.
But
Milwaukee Jeff, I haven't seen you in forever.
Selena,
So,
appreciate you for bringing me up. I just want to like to chill for a little bit and salute and happy holidays to you. Till
oh,
next.
okay. If you want to chill, you can. If somebody else want to chill and bring some good conversation, I don't know where Russell is. He's probably hiding. He's probably still mad at me for telling him not to call me an MF. Miss Chicago, how are you?
How you doing, Miss Chicago? CC.
Miss
All right,
Chicago,
Selena.
she's everywhere. She supports everybody.
Yeah, yeah, she's a lovely lady. All right,
But yeah,
salute. Until next time. Bye bye.
yeah. But Russell, he's a sweetheart. Shout out to Hassan. He's always coming up and giving me his perspective, and sometimes you just need somebody up here to have a conversation with. Selena not ready. Selena not ready for what? Oh well, I guess I am ready for whatever, but some days I just don't have the patience. And um I always tell you guys, hey Tyron, my my patience level for stupidity is very low. So that's why I block people so much. But anyway, so guys, I don't know if you guys know that Thursday is going to be the sit down on Selena's couch with T.Y. Rhea. Some of y'all who don't care, I understand. But for some of you that do, I'm nosy. I want to know what's going on in his life. I want to know, is he gotten into any more YouTube beef? because he's been back on here. Then I want to know what's going on with his dating life because I'm nosy, right? Hey Tay, how are you? Because I'm nosy and I want to know what's going on with his his dating life, right? Uh, why ban you? It just depends on what you did. If you came in here with some foolishness, I'm a ban you, all right. But I don't even know you. But yeah, see, my block game is real strong. It's so good, man. They won't even see it coming. They won't even see it coming until she blocked me. You know. But anyway, I know y'all want to see me cam up with my hair bun in my gown while I'm drinking Carlos Rocio, whatever. But I'm not gonna do that because guess what? There'll be another screenshot. Somebody screenshot, then put it on an avatar. Here you go with the thumbnail and my wine glass in my hand. So I'm not gonna be that dumb. I don't know who you are, MC Nimitz, but hey, how are you? I'm gonna be like Kevlo today. Support. Y'all bless damn D. Y'all clip this up, damn D. Y'all support damn D. Support. I gotta beg y'all for 95. I was $5 SJ. whatever Kevlo says. Yeah, I am still drinking on that big old jug. I tell you, I'm not a drinker. I drink occasionally. I drink sometimes when I go places. Sometimes when I'm home, I need to relax and I need to giggle a little bit. Because some days if you work with children, you have a stressful day already. And then you try to do your content and you're dealing with internet people. You're dealing with all these internet goons and demon spawns. You need some wine to relax because you don't know what you're going to face. I can see why some of y'all like, oh my God, you know who's so funny drunk? Is Double Speaks. He is hilarious. Double Speaks, you owe me a membership if you're in the clouds. He is hilarious. Now, we already know damn D's a fool, right? So he becomes even more. But some of that is his acting because he acts too. He should be an actor. And then who else is really funny tipsy? I don't know. I was trying to think. But anyway, I just know Double Speaks was hilarious. He was funny. I'm sorry. Like anybody that says Double Speaks is not funny, drunk, you have missed a show. Okay. Go back to his birthday. And those who don't know what I'm talking about, that's okay. That's okay. Double Speaks telecast. You're gonna go and I think it's his birthday live. And he is sloppy drunk and he's hilarious, right? I don't get sloppy drunk, you know. I believe I drink things in moderation. Now, if I start acting a little giggly and just start saying things because, you know, that's how I feel at the time, that's just the real me coming out. That's just something, you know, because sometimes I have restraints, right? So when I have the Carlos in my life, the Carlos Rocia, whatever, that real unrestrained kind of person comes out, and you know I say exactly how I feel. So and I think that's kind of what sometimes liquor does. And on holidays, everybody's drinking on the holidays. I don't condone drinking and driving. I don't condone just getting drunk. I don't condone that, because then they'd be like, but the Bible said. I know what the Bible say. It said drink in moderation. Okay. Oh, no, did it say? No, it said do everything in moderation. Forgive me, God. It didn't say drink in moderation. It didn't say that. So I was wrong on that. But if it said do everything in moderation, then that means even drinking, right? And okay, if Jesus was such against like wine, he wouldn't have, when he went to his when he went to the wedding with his mother, he wouldn't have made the best wine ever. Everybody was having a good time. The man at the wedding said, "Why did you say you saved the best for last?" So that was some good wine that Jesus made. So I mean, I think we can do things in moderation. I ain't trying to just say that just to make drinking okay, but I don't think I think God is black and white, but I don't think he is as rigid as religious people make him out to be. Not so I'm not saying get on a pulpit sloppy drunk and start preaching. Like that's just you're just going against what yeah, I'm just not gonna talk anymore on that because I don't want to get people confused and writing up under my comments some really crazy stuff. So, you know, I'm not talking to the religious people. I'm talking to, just regular people. Oh, it's getting hot in here, honey. I got this space heater on, and it is burning me up now. So, what else are we going to talk about? The Book of Clarence? I don't know, but I'm gonna just say, I'm gonna leave that alone. Shoot, look, I'm gonna have me a glass of wine or two, and I don't think it's a sin. So it says, "Don't be drunk with wine." Oh, is tipsy the same thing as drunk? Maybe it is. Okay, well, maybe. But I think you're just getting the calm, chill, funny version of me. Okay. And I can be like that without the wine, but the wine just kicks it on in. It's just like, oh yeah, that kind of thing. So anyway, my panel is open. I don't want anybody that's boring. So don't come up if you're boring. I can do that by myself. You remember they said my channel was dead, so I can do that by myself. I need somebody that's gonna be fun and interesting. Where's Russell, by the way? Russell can come out the clouds. So anyway, it's a lot going on in these YouTube streets. I'm not going to expound on those because, honey, once you put your opinion in, there you go a beef for another year. Which I don't care. I'll tell people how I feel in the first place, but at the same time, some of these folks, I don't even want to even deal with. Divine, I'm tired of folks. And happy birthday, Bolo. Glad that you had turned another year. I don't know if he's in the bushes or whatever he's doing. He might be live talking about what's going on in his country. Divine, it's good to see you. He might be talking about what's going on in his country, honey. So shout out to Bolo and happy birthday to him. Like I said, this is going to be a real quick live. Unfortunately, I don't have any exciting news on going off on anybody today, anything like that. I told you guys this coming year, a lot of folks is not going to try to drag me into their foolishness just because they call my name, because it's going to be people that call your name all the time. It's about if you answer to it. Okay. So I'm definitely not going to be doing a lot of answering to people in this day and time. And people like the BS over here. Let's just keep it 100. Every now and then we like to hear it too. We just don't want it to be our name be pulled up into it. I like to every now and then hear what the heck is going on, what type of drama going on and what people doing and stuff, but I just don't want to be dragged into it. So that's why I said a lot of the times I'm just gonna have to just sit back and just observe, not get in the chats as much and not give my opinion, especially anything in this sector. You got one old broad She can talk about anybody, bring anybody's name up, typically type anybody's name on a community wall, but nobody better bring her name up. Oh, hell no. It's going to be hell to pay. It's going to be a RICO on your ass. So I really don't even want to entertain that, because I would have to go into my my money to deal with something legally. And some of these folks, like I said, they're not even worth it. They're not even worth the $500, to get things going, because some of these folks are going to continue to be, you know what some people need? Some people need a big ass whooping from God. Some people need a reality check that they are nothing, that they are mere mortals. I mean, what? Immortals? No. They're mere immortals. Oh, whatever. They're mere humans. Okay. I'll just say that. And um they are just like anybody else. They can get a reality check that will definitely set them on their ass or set them on their back looking up at the wall. And that's what I think a lot of people on here need. They need a reality check. And I wish that God would slap them so hard down on their. I don't wish. Well, I can't say I don't wish anything bad, but I do wish that some people would definitely get a reality check, to where some of the things that they are doing, that they will actually see that they're actually hurting not only other people, but they're hurting themselves. And even people say, "Oh, this is YouTube," and they say it all the time. Lonnie used to say it all the time. And I'm like, Lonnie, it's not just YouTube, because these people take things seriously. Everybody gets to a point where we get, hey, machine, we get sick and tired and we respond, or we get angry. If it's just YouTube, we would never get angry about anything. If it's just YouTube, we would never get our feelings hurt when somebody we were cool with ended up being a snake. If it's just YouTube. If it's just YouTube, and we already know this is a reality show, that all of these are just make believe players, and then we wouldn't get so upset. We wouldn't be so. And then people say, "I'm not upset," but you are mad. You know what I'm saying? Your feelings get hurt when you find out somebody that you thought you was cool with is a straight up snake, or somebody you thought you was cool with think they can come and disrupt your show. Things like that. We get really in our feelings about stuff. So it's not just YouTube. And I think Lonnie stopped saying it because maybe she's realizing that sometimes it's not just YouTube. People take things and they take it to heart. People take things so much to heart that they're willing to dox your whole family. Hey, SVK, they're willing to dox your whole family because they want to hurt you, or they want to partner up with your enemies because they're mad or hurt because of what you did. I mean, this is not just YouTube. People need to stop that bullshit. And that's why when I get on here, I already know I'm dealing with a lot of people that have not been raised properly by people that love them. Or if they have, they definitely have missed it. I don't know what happened. Hey, Bevins. And let me make you a mod, because you made me a mod in your hey, Grow Tag, good to see you. Made me a mod in your channel. But it's not just YouTube. So stop your lies. Okay. We all, hey, Rachel, we all get upset. People we thought was cool, we find out hell. They've been sitting up there talking about us to the enemy. Right? People you thought you was cool with be the same ones that get your picture while you got your mouth crooked, while you got your mouth open, taking a screenshot so they can put it on the thumbnail, so they can put it on the avatar. But we used to be cool. We got people we thought they was okay, Don, and they try to violate you to the fullest. They try to make you feel like you're nothing because they want other people to not like you, or make other people not desire you. I'm sorry that I can get a man's attention without having to get in his DMs and send him little things on DMs to let him know I care about him. I'm sorry, I don't have to do that. I'm sorry, I can just be Selena and just type my ass in the chat. But if I do it, I'm an attention whore, right? I just come in the chat and speaking to people. Does that make me attention whore? If I wanted to jump on everybody's panel, or jump everybody's dick, then okay, yeah, I would be an attention whore. I just walk. I'm not gonna say walk. I just type in the chat. Hello to the people I say hello to, and then you're an attention whore. You want so much attention. Yeah, crooked. I said it wrong. I had to pronunciate my words. But that's what people do on here. You got people that will get mad at you because you get the attention that they want. Well, I'm sorry. Take that up with God. I don't know what he gave me. I don't know what he gave me besides titties, ass, the small waist that I waist train and work out. Like, I'm sorry that I can get attention and I don't have to just come in and twerk my way up in the chat and let everybody know Selena's in the house. I just came in to speak. Hello. That's all I do. You got real attention whores that do things behind the scenes, and nobody brings that to, the forefront, because they like that person. That person's cool with them, but they one of the messiest mother suckers behind the scenes. They always trying to talk to people and ask them about different people. Why you trying to talk to such and such about somebody else? That's messy. Hey, Phoenix. I'm sipping on Carlos Rosa, whatever. But I'm being real. Why is it that people overlook people like that? But little old me that just comes in the chat, I don't ask anybody to, hey, say my name, say Selena, say Selena 3 times. I don't ask people to do that. People do it because they do it. Get mad at Jesus and not me, okay? So many people think just because you got what it takes, you got it, you done paid for it, okay? You done paid for it. But if I pay for it, what is it your business? You go pay for it. You go get you some ass and titties. You go get your face fixed. You go get you a lace front that don't look whack. You go do that. Okay? Quit worrying about how tight my lace front is. Quit worrying about if I look so waxy. If I look so waxy, I didn't look like that when you was calling me beautiful. Oh, yeah. See, niggas want to hit you up behind the scenes, right? You beautiful, you this. Oh, okay. When mad day come, you everything in the book. Yeah, everything wrong with you. They want to try to pull that because they know it wasn't nothing wrong with you when they was trying to flirt with you, when they were trying to talk to you. Even the females, oh, you're beautiful, sis. They just jealous. Then when mad day come, bitch, you think you all that. Bitch, you ain't shit. Bitch, you got a fake body. You casket ready. You this, you that. You fake bitch. That's what they do when they mad at you. That's why I say most of these motherfuckers on here is fake as fuck. So don't try to come at me talking about I'm fake, because I'm telling you what it is. Y'all already know if I don't like you, you're blocked. Okay? Now, some people, they personality, I don't too much care for, but I'm cordial with them. I ain't blocked you yet. But for the most part, fake as fuck. Especially when I ain't did nothing be nice to people. I ain't did nothing personal to people, but it's because of who they like. They have a problem with you. A lot of these people, don't tell them shit. They fake. They fake and they phony, and the truth ain't in them. And I'm not one of them people that go around calling people fake and then I'm being fake. I'm just telling you what I know. You gonna know if I like you or not. You gonna know. Okay? So when people want to talk that shit, talking about Selena was talking about you behind your back, bitch, I already told you in your face. what your personality was. You got a badass attitude and you got a bad personality, and people ain't gonna sit up under you for long and deal with it. I told this hoe that. She sit up there. Then when Mad Day happened, she heard from another cross-sided Bonnie Wabbit that I was talking about it behind the back. But I'm like, bitch, I told you that in your face. Like, people need to really stop with people being messy and saying everybody being messy and fake, because they the ones really be messy and fake. I done already told you. And I don't owe people loyalty after I done finished talking to you. Lionel, I hope I'm saying your name right. I don't owe people any loyalty after you done dogged me out and you think I ain't supposed to be talking about you. Hell yeah, I'm talking about you. I ain't talking about you too long because you ain't that important. It's just I felt like saying what I need to say at the time to whomever I said it to. But believe me, I've already told you. So I'm just letting the real person. Yes, E says my name wrong. You said right. Oh, okay. Well, thank God for that. And I'm from Texas, so I always screw up what names. Some names I don't even say. I just say, hey, Y. Okay, hey, K, whatever your first initial is, that's what I call you. So yeah, Miss E, she from Cali. I thought she'd be more proper than me. But yeah, these people are really a trip on here. And that's why when people be like, come up and have I ain't having no damn conversation because there's content for you. And I don't want to talk to this hoe. Excuse me. I don't want to talk to this lady. I don't want to talk to this man. It's a done deal. What has happened, it has happened. I don't F with this person. They don't F with me. Let's move on, please. Hey, Demia. I got some Carlos tonight. But I'm just really just more straightforward than I've ever been. And this is a person that my family knows. Before I was very nice and more little bit, hey, let me just not say that. Because I want my content to be able to, I want to go to different places with my content. I don't want to just stay in one area talking about this type of stuff. I want to go to other different platforms where I might have to be a little bit more articulate, right? But then there's times, like I said, this who you're hearing right now, this is how I am with my family. This is how I am with my friends. Happy holiday to you, Demia. This is how I am, in real life, though. I am a little bit more reserved in public than I am in real life. In real life, you're going to meet a straight shooter. So it doesn't mean just because I'm reserved sometimes on here that I'm being fake. I'm just I'm just holding my mule, as the old people say back in the day. When they say holding your mule, that means you're trying to hold back your anger. You're trying to hold back the words before you say something that you'll regret. That's just all that means. Thank you, Swift. Good to thank you. Thank you. Somebody added to my support. Thank you. You said, hey, peace to the chat. I think you meant to say much love. Much love to you, Selena. Have a happy and safe Christmas, everyone. I hope Santa brings you all what you wanted tonight, Selena. Much respected. You're killing the game. Many blessings, everyone. I appreciate that. Hopefully Santa will bring me some money because that's what I need. Santa, I need some money. I ain't asking for no good man. I'm asking for some money. So Santa, please, Santa. What age did y'all stop believing in Santa? I stopped believing in Santa when I was 11 years old. I stopped believing in Santa at 11 years old, and it broke my heart when I found out that the real Nicholas, what's his name? Nicholas, somebody, I forgot but the real Santa, whatever his real name was, Nicholas something. was really it was a real person. It's just not the way that Hollywood made Santa Claus. So I was really disappointed and hurt. It really crushed my heart. But just like anything else, children adapt. Saint Nick, yeah, I don't know why I couldn't think of his name. Saint Nicholas or something. So that really crushed my heart because I wanted to, hey, Big Red, I really wanted to believe, that there was a Santa going around. But then when I found out that, your family, your parents and all that, they buy you the gifts, your aunties, I started being extra good when it got close to Christmas so that I could get what I asked for. Like I said, I got my buddy doll and the little girl, the sister. I got the sister. I got games. I got a bikes. I got like cars and stuff. I got the little, the cars that you drive, the little girls and boys. They used to have those little cars, electric cars. I had, hey, oh, so dope. You want to come up? I need somebody that wants to talk to me. Gosh, I don't want to keep talking about a little bit of nothing. You said I stopped believing in Santa in first grade or kindergarten when my classmate broke my heart. Yeah, they be breaking your heart. You got all these Santa Claus believing, haters, have you all like, oh my God, I know you're not telling me the truth. I think it was an older cousin that told me Santa Claus wasn't real. And then they explained to me why. You like listening to me? All right. Well, if I get a little bit more tipsy, I might say your name wrong, so don't be upset. But you said he was supposed to be one of the fallen angels and some conspiracy theories, which is the dark side, the demon being called Krampus. Oh my God. Yeah, I remember. I know Germany does a festival every year around this time, and they have a Santa Claus, but he is dressed as a scary monster called Krampus. Oh, that is so weird. And so yeah, it's actually they said he was a saint, but saint Santa, I don't know. I just know, man, we all messed up in this world. And then the wide goes down the wrong pipe hole. Ooh, boy, if I was on camera, y'all be rolling. But also dope is very interesting. I like when he says, what do you say? Also dope, you say these entities. Like, what the hell? Also dope has a very dry sense of humor, but he is hilarious. I didn't think he was that hilarious until I started watching him. I'm like, wow, this is funny. These entities. Hey, you're right, also dope. They are entities and not human. You said pass the blunt. I do not smoke weed, y'all. I don't do that. I like my lips to be pretty and pink, okay? I used to always hear weed is a gateway drug. So hell, I don't really get into that. Why every time I go live, ain't nobody thinking about going live. Then you got these other big content creators that's into the beef. Then they go live at the same time. I think these niggas do it on purpose. What y'all think? But anyway, still talking about the same thing. And people want to hear it. Yeah. I mean, also dope will tell you these entities out here, honey. Y'all better be aware. Good job. Also dope. I like when you talk about certain people. I ain't gonna lie, because I'm like, I'm there for it. Well, some of these people definitely need to be sit their ass down somewhere and quit all the foolishness. Yeah, I like pretty pink lips. Now I didn't pay for the lips. Okay. The lips are God given. But somebody will say, oh, she got lip fillers too. She's just so fake. I'm like, y'all, oof, if I knew who y'all was, if I was real crazy and wasn't worried about going to prison. Some of y'all, oh Lord. And I mean, I wasn't scared about going to prison and somebody trying to make me their girlfriend. Like, man, I'm telling you, I probably have to fight every day in the prison. So they just better be glad I got the fear of God and fear of going to prison. I need to call Rodney to find out some of these, what is VI, not VP, VPIs, whatever you call it. Find out when people be trolling and stuff, where they come from, who are they? Call Rodney, see if he can help me with that. So demon spawns out here. So what else we gonna talk about, honey? What are y'all doing for Christmas? Are y'all going to see some family members? Have y'all finished Christmas shopping? You know, everything closes early tonight. I said VIPs, or does it VPNs? I said VPIs or something. So it's VPNs. It's VPNs. Shout out to VPNs, okay? Finding out people's VPNs. Yeah. All these people that want to troll on it's under your picture. Cowards. That's what they do. If y'all, now I give y'all permission. Y'all see that? Y'all block that hoe. Hey, Lady D. Good to see you. And my condolence and prayers for you. I did pray for you, Lady D. I'm not that tipsy. I can remember that. But I did pray for you. Shout out to you and giving you my condolence and prayers. One thing I can say, holidays suck for some people. You know why? Because the people that were here last year, they're no longer here. So it can sometimes be bittersweet. I mean, you're thankful that you're here, you're alive, you're well for the most part, right? But at the same time, the people that were at the table eating with you, drinking with you, playing dominoes, as playing spades, they're not here anymore. So it can be very bittersweet holidays for some people. That's why some people say, well, D came in and said, why I sound sad? Well, I'm thankful, but I do feel a way. I do feel a way. But unfortunately, you can't do anything about it. You just have to make the memories that you have with people that are still here and make the best out of it. Life is too short. As the older people say, you can't cry over spilt milk. Death is inevitable. It happens to everyone in everybody's family. So we just have to do the best we can. Oh, I'm so sorry, Cece. No, you're gonna have a hard time too. Boy, you be cutting up and you be cutting up in D chat, boy. I said, all right, CC, they gonna make you a target. Thank you, Lady D. I appreciate it. They gonna make you a target, CC. They gonna say, oh, she talked too much. We're gonna get her. So you better be careful, CC. I was gonna call and tell you, watch out. CC said, I don't care. I'm talking my shit. Yeah, thank you, Lady D. Like I said, I'll continue to pray because, like I said, I know my nephews, which was my brother-in-law, who I was really close to. My nephews, my sister, my niece, the nieces are all having a hard time. Even his grandchildren are having a hard time that he's gone. So I'm not going to tell you, I understand what you're going through. I'm just going to tell you to an extent I can relate to your loss. You know what I'm saying? Because none of us know how each other feel. That's where sympathy comes in. I can't tell you how you feel about your loss of your loved one. But, we all have in some ways experienced it. Yeah, for real. Shout out to Lady D and Swift. Y'all helping me get to my goal. I don't know. Well, I still got a far way to go. But hey, it's all good. Nobody likes coming up on my panels. I don't know what it is. Some people say they like to hear me talk. I don't know if that's all the way true, but or they're just waiting for something to say so that they can maybe clip it and do a live on it for a reaction because they like to make fun of certain people because no one holds them accountable and they think they can get away with it because they've been getting away with it for so long. But I digress. Every dog has their day, and I just cannot wait until it happens. So, like I said, I'm just sitting back in the cut, enjoying my day, drinking me a little wine with my hair bunted in my gown. I ain't gonna let too much wear me tonight. Finna go in here and make me, um, finna go in here and make me some chicken and take out my collard greens. I gotta see what else I'm gonna cook with it. I think I'm out of cornbread. But you said I will hit your panel one day. You hit my panel. That was a long time ago when I first came on. I think it's like a year, 2 years. Well, no, yeah, it was like a year ago. You hit my panel. Thank you. Uh, here, here to here's to pretty lips and small hips. Small hips. I got big hips. What are you talking? You mean small waist? Oh Lord, thank you. Thank you for showing some love, SBK. Got 3 out of 10, honey. I meant to put 5 because I know everybody's not in a given mood. Because some people have still got gifts to give. I don't see how. Yeah, okay. I was about to say, SBK, are you a little tipsy too? Um, yeah, I don't know, you know, I don't know. Taryn, I seen you were live the other day. You were at work. Shout out to you for that. Shout out to you for that. Um, uh, somebody put Taryn and SBK. You put your link in the chat. Put Youngria's link in the chat. Put anybody that's a content creator that's still in here. Put them in the chat. Put their link in the chat so people can sub up to me. Lady D is a content creator. So y'all let's do some networking here. Hmm. I really don't have much to say, y'all, since I put it as a semi-open panel because I gotta be careful. That's why I say semi. I um I always welcome people that are interested and come up and come up and say something. Yeah. Oh, that's where everybody is. TJ's live. I was like, some of y'all don't even know who that is. And I started to go live a little later, but I was just like, I probably want to just relax, watch some movies, cook, and I ain't gonna be on here too, talking and stuff like that and make it interesting. Yeah. He said SBK stop timing people out. Joking, you didn't mean it. Oh Lord, here we go with this shit. Who time now? Who? It was somebody else. Oh, okay. Yeah, honey. You get people be in their feelings, honey. They think you trying to please. Okay, you accidentally did Young Reds. Okay. Oh, that's my link. Oh, he put your link in there. Oh, okay. Put Lady D's link in the chat, SBK, when you get a chance. Or CC, I don't know if you know how to do it or not. Yeah, I'm excited about this coming Christmas to be with my family. Like I said, I actually like being around my family. Some folks don't like being around their family because I guess how their family is in real life. I don't know. SBK, come up. I want to have a conversation. I don't want to keep talking to myself. Now I'm running out of thoughts. I told y'all, we talked a little bit about craziness before Christmas that people are doing. We talked about um, people on the internet, how it's not just YouTube. People need to stop lying. What else? We talked about a lot of different things. And whatever happened to Jay-Z situation? Did anybody hear anything about that? I know they said that they thought that allegedly the girl was lying or something. So what happened with that? Do y'all know anything about that? What else going on in the streets? Let's see. Is there some more things that's going on that I don't know about? My content is about DJing and different artists. Oh, okay. Shout out to that. Yeah, I love to dance, Lady DJ. I'm ready. I'm ready to go dancing. I'm ready to go dancing pretty soon. Somebody gonna have to take me dancing. I don't know who, but somebody better take me dancing this holiday while I'm off and I can enjoy. I really enjoy having a good time. A lot of times, people are so uptight; they can't even enjoy life sometimes. So worried about. I used to be so worried about what people thought of me when I danced and things like that. I got out of that. I got out of that. I started to really just. I had one cousin that told me, D Junior. He told me. He said that don't you allow other people to stop you from having fun. And then he told me that you only have one life. And if you so busy worrying about other people and what they think of you, you won't be able to enjoy life. And so he was like, life is meant to be lived. He said a lot of great things. I'm just giving you the basics of it. And he's no longer here, but he told me that. And when he told me that, I started every time I go places, I either am one of the first people to get on the dance floor, or I get on the dance floor and I just dance. Hopefully, I don't be looking too goofy, but I can't worry about that because I'm just trying to have fun. So I stopped so much worrying about what other people thought when I got up and danced. It's like I just like to have a good time. I just really do. Life is so short. So short. Oh yeah, I forgot about Lionel. He has a channel too. So about to Lionel. Yeah, so Drip King has some very interesting content. I think I don't know if he's rapping or he is rapping. Hey Reggie, how you doing? Good to see you. I don't know if Drip King is rapping from another person's songs or what's going on, but he has some pretty interesting content to say the least. Thank you for coming through. I'm about to end this damn live. Y'all don't know I can't stand when y'all don't come up. So was the only one that want the risk coming up. I'm so mad at some of y'all. But anyway, support. If let me see what I got in my cash app. I said I want to bless somebody with something. Let me see how much I got first. I got a cash app card and a debit card. So let me see. All right, I got $10 in my cash app card. Does anybody need $10 for lunch or something. Oh, you would come up? You're at work. Yeah, because I'm getting really pissed off. Hey, come on now. Anybody needs to be blessed with some lunch today. If you want $10, put your link in the chat and I'll be more than happy to bless you with $10. I appreciate you guys for just coming through and sticking with me. I know it's a lot more other content that is a little bit more exciting, especially when you got beef going. You know, people are drawn to that. Hell, I'm drawn to it to a certain extent. You're almost off. Is it raining where you are, Taryn? Because I know it was raining over here. It was storming earlier. But I know we're in both in Texas. Yeah, but anyway, I'm about to get off. Y'all want me to go back live tonight? I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't finna go back live tonight. I was going to, but I don't think it's even worth going back live tonight. It's New Year's. I said New Year's Eve. It's Christmas. Shit. I always pick the wrong damn times to go. I'm thinking if I pick this time, then nobody's live. But oh no. People are live. So what else I was gonna tell y'all? You said it was snowing out here in New York. Oh, you out in New York? Oh, okay. I met a decent person. Swifty Swift, he's a nice guy. He's from New York. He's from Brooklyn, New York, but I've met some demonic goons from New York as well. So I guess it's good and bad everywhere. But yeah, New York. I have not been to New York yet. Hopefully I'll be, and I have some relatives out there in New York. Hopefully I'll be able to go maybe this coming year. No, not, yeah, this coming year, 2025. And because I've never been to New York, I said I would love to go to New York. I would love to go to New York. I think Chiki's also from New York as well. Yeah, I'm not talking about too much of nothing and just wasting time. Yeah, Brooklyn. Okay. Yeah, so that is beautiful. The snow, looking at the snow. It's not even snowing here. It's like I said, it's kind of like a humid weather here. Humid, and then it's kind of gets cold and it's back humid. I don't know what the hell is wrong with this weather. I definitely think man is messing up the weather or something. Oh, D, I thought you was over there. TJ, you got a big crowd. I didn't know you was still here. Yeah, it's raining here too, D, because like I said, it was storming earlier. And now it's just raining. It's a good night to have a fireplace. And wrapping gifts and stuff. I ain't wrapping no gifts. Like I said, the little gifts I do get, they're gonna get it in a bag. I don't do all that wrapping. I'm not one of those females that enjoy wrapping gifts and stuff. Put that thing in a bag and call it a day. They ain't gonna do nothing but rip it. And my niece and nephew, they don't care nothing about their wrapping paper. They just want the gift. See, especially if it's something, that they really wanted. My little niece, you can give her a doll. She like that. My nephews, I just like cars and little army men and stuff like that. You know what boys like. And thank God they like that and not asking to play with Barbie dolls. That would be weird, but hey, teach his own. I like to see children opening gifts. So my sister, her and her kids, one of my sisters, her kids, and well, before my brother-in-law passed, But they still going to get together. All of them, her grown kids, the kids that I grew up with, and then her grandkids are all going to stay in the house, spend the night, and they're going to get up in the morning, open gifts, and they're going to cook and stuff. They always ask me to come. I was like, nah, I'm chilling. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Sometimes too much family is a little much. But I love my family. I enjoy my people, but I still need my space. I'm a loner anyway, so I do. They always say I'm different. I do my own thing. I'll see y'all tomorrow, God willing. I'm see y'all 2 nights in a row. That's too much. Then my little nieces and nephews, they loud, and I'm like, look, go sit your ass down somewhere. But they some good kids. They really are. Just as sweet as they want to be. You know. Um, so I'm just gonna just kind of chill and maybe cook. Got some things I need to cook too. Just kind of watch some movies. Hmm. You say yes, come to New York. Oh yes, I definitely would like to see it. I know one of my sisters told me that it was dirty. A little, some places was real dirty. She said she didn't understand the appeal, but she does. It is a lot of things to do there. See, I'm like into the art, so I would really like to go to some of the Broadway plays and stuff like that. Oh yeah, SVK. I know it's probably they say everything's moving East Texas. So it's coming like I think from like Houston all the way up to us and then going east. I'm like, this is crazy. I thought it would be cold, snowing or something. Because it kind of snowed last year and it was a little cold. Yeah, I just like I said, Christmas is just not the same. It's not the same anymore. It's not the same. But you do appreciate it you a lot more that you're alive and that you're well. Yeah, you appreciate it a lot more. Oh, it's 44 where you are? My God. Oh wow. Some nice spots. Yeah, I want to go. I want to go one day. God willing, He gives me the time or the money or the you know, just to be able to go and just enjoy myself. Yeah, please, yeah. I really do want to go to New York one day. You said West 47th Street, Broadway plays. Yeah, that's where I want to go because like I said, I know y'all can't believe it with my reserved self, but I used to be in acting. I used to love acting. I'm not acting on here, but I used to like being different people and all of that. I enjoyed it. Really did. I enjoyed it. And then something happened like in my um I don't know, my late teens. I just lost the love for it. I used to be hood. Lionel. No, I don't see that. Um Now I can be that too. I can be, but I try to keep that under lock and key until I need it. I try to keep that. I try to keep that hood girl, that Selena, that Delisha. I try to keep Delisha under lock and key. Yes, I did, Jaren. Yeah, I try to keep that under lock and key. That Delisha. Yeah, Delisha, one of my middle names. Delisha bars none. Delisha will lose every nail. Delisha will even lose her lace front if that's what it takes. Hell, I might take my lace front off and slap you with it. It just depends. Yeah, the Leisha is there. That's why I say, hey, Emmanuel, Merry Christmas. That's why I say, I'm good. I'm sweet as cherry pie. But when I get mad, everybody gonna know it. I'm one of those people. I do try to do good towards people. I really do. My intentions are good. They really are. Hey, Channel Forbes, have a safe Christmas. I really do my best to treat people good and treat people like I want to be treated. But I don't like when people play with me. That makes me really upset. I would rather for people to be upfront with me and just tell me what it is, and then we can move accordingly. But don't play with me. Selena, the AK. I wish. Oh yeah. Did I say that before? Did I? I said I wish a bee would. Hey, Nay, what's good? Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you. Really? Oh, so everybody must be well, TJ, he's finished with his live. Philly. I thought D was gone because D be nosy and he got his eyes everywhere. You said I grew up. I wish a nigga would. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. People, they get you all the way messed up. Y'all remember what was that couple? Oh, that's okay. I was like, okay, so I see people coming in. That's why I really do try to be cool, because I know Strawberry Chin was like, Selena, you really try to be nice. I said, I really do. I really do. And my intention is not to hurt people. It really not. My intention is not to backstab or do any of that, to be honest with you. So when I got people painting me as a picture and saying stuff on me, I get offended. I ain't gonna, it ain't just YouTube. No, I get offended by that because you don't know me. You don't know me. And like I said, real people know me and they know how I operate. And even those that say they know you, especially some people you befriended on here, you may even gave you their number. I mean, give them your number. And you thought y'all was cool, and then you find out. I'm like, damn, what's wrong with these folks? That's why I said now, no new friends, no new friends. If I ain't already talking to you this year, then that's pretty much it. Yeah, I ain't doing nothing else. Honey, these folks on here, they different, and not in a good way. You said you just had to do this the other day. You lost $300 over trying to help someone, and they lied and mad that they got called out for taking my money and not delivering what I paid them for. Right. And you said last time I checked, I need to keep a roof over my head, and someone is handing you an alley poop, alley op, whatever. I don't know what that is. You said but yeah, Channel Forbes, I see what you're saying. These people got you all the way messed up. But you said, oh, so dope. You was asking me what I have more interviews I want to do with different types of people. Not nobody necessarily from here. I really just don't used to, these people get too involved and to the point to where they trying to just really break you all the way down when you do any interviews over here in this sector. I don't want to even fool with none of these folks, to be honest with you, because they too weird. And then I rather deal with people, like I said, that's not from the sector or that's really not on YouTube like that and do more interviews. I want to do more topics as far as like, I want to talk about the transgenders. Do you know that a lot of the drag queens are going to different schools? They've been doing this for a couple of years now. They go to different schools and they read books to your children. I want to know from your standpoint, do you think that this is okay? Or do you think that there's something wrong with that? that's another subject that I want to talk about. And I want to talk about a lot of true crimes. Like there's a lot of things that are not in the news. Hey, South, how are you? Yeah, we're going to do an interview with TY on, I think it was Thursday, because he's ripping and running with all his tribe of kids and grandkids now. So I'm going to be doing an interview with him on Thursday. But back to what I was saying. So I want to do things like that, like where people were, it's like things that's not being reported on news. Um, talk about those things. I want to talk about just like in life, like asking you a question about, uh, do you think that religion is meant to divide? Things like that, subjects that people don't usually talk about, or they talk about in a way different sector. You might go to different platforms and they talk about different things. And so I want to talk about stuff like that. Um, that's totally different, but kind of like some of the things that I started doing here. You know, every now and then I would get sidetracked because I had to correct a bitch or a bitch ass nigga, and then I had to stop and correct and let them know don't play with me, and then go back to my content. So I don't want to keep doing that. I just want to just, regardless if it is going on. Hey, Nafia, hope I'm pronouncing your name, girl. I can't ever get your name right. Nafi. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. It's good to see you, beautiful. And I want to talk a little bit about that. So I really want to just stay focused and not allow the demonic activity to pull me in to other things that I don't want to be pulled into. Because you said Nephia, Nafia. Okay, now tell me if that's right. Nafia, Fia. So Nafia. So tell me if y'all understand that, because I mean I know y'all understand that. Like I told you, I'm sorry, I'm a little tipsy, but I really want to do something where I stay focused and I am not going back. I'm not going to just do this tit for tat with people, because there's always going to be people that's going to try to call you out. There's always going to be people that try to embarrass you or try to put lies on you. Are you going to stay consistent with your content? Are you going to allow other people to drag you in their content? So that's the decision that I'm making, that I'm not going to do it. And I'm also not going to let people set me up. You know, if there's something that I just don't want to go into, I'm not going into it. And that doesn't mean it definitely don't mean I'm scared. It just means that I know I'm not going to be drawn into that. That's something I don't even want to go down the road with. You know what I'm saying? Everything is not meant to, especially if I've already addressed it. If I've already addressed it, there's nothing more to say on my end. Now, they can talk and keep addressing the issue if they want to. They're going to be talking to themselves. Because the last time I checked, nobody's going where they are going, because I'm not gonna pay a plane ticket and a place to stay just to go up there to have a fight with them and dragging their ass and whooping their ass, or them whooping mine, whichever one. But I think I have a better chance because of the anger and rage that I have in me for some of these people. But nobody's going to come down to Oak Cliff. And even if they are in the state of Texas, they're not going to come where I am. So it's just people just going to be just doing a whole bunch of talking. That's what they're going to do the next year. They're going to continue to keep talking about the same people. They're going to keep trying to find different avenues to get to a person and to distract them, to make them draw back into the same bullshit that they're trying to get out of. So since I already know the plans of the devil, I have to I have to deal with it, accordingly, and make sure that I don't allow people to keep dragging me in to their foolery. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's a decision that I am making and have made, that I have to stay consistent with what I want to do. You know, I talk about a lot of versatile things, right? I talk about a lot of different things. So it's not, hey, Genesis, how are you? I don't just talk about why Black men don't like Black women. That kind of, I mean, hey, Ryan, I want to talk about different things. And I'm just giving an example. That's not really what I meant, but I just want to talk. I just want to make sure that I stay on the straight and narrow, even when people try to pull me in, because they will. That's what they do, because they are searching for content, right? And I just don't want to do it. There is, yes, please get me up to 2K, guys. I need your help. I am closer to 2K than I've ever been before. So if you could be so nice to share my page, to share my channel, to tell people to sub up to me, and let them know this was a rough draft today. So this is me on my relaxed day. Hey, Sandra, shout out to you, New Orleans. This is a rough draft today, so please sub up to Selena. Thank you, Miss Brownstone. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm trying to get up to 2K, so hopefully you guys share my channel, let people know that I'm trying to get there to 2K. That would be a blessing for me. But if not, God willing, next year I still have a chance to get to 2K. This is not a beef channel. Every now and then, like I said, I would have to address things, and it may at one point seem like it. But y'all know, I just be having to address people that seem like they want to come for me and call me out. And I'm a grown woman. You don't call me out. You don't know me. And I ain't nobody's child on here. So I don't know what the hell these folks got going on, thinking they can call people out in the chat. And sometimes you don't even be in the chat. Niggas trying to call you out. Shit. And I don't want to have no conversation with people like that. Only conversation I want with you is, I ain't gonna say that because I'm really trying my best not to. But anyway, I just really don't like when people do that. Don't be calling grown folks out. You ain't nobody. Who are you? You get your messy ass and go sit down somewhere. Yes, I have to breathe. Breathe, Selena, breathe. Don't let the Oak Cliff come out. Don't let Delisha come out. Thank you, Lady D. Don't let Delisha come out, child. Lord Jesus, help her. Help her, Jesus. Yes, indeed. But yeah, don't let it come out, Emmanuel. I work so hard to. That's why I work so hard to be level-headed and reserved. And people was mad at me for that, because I know how to act like a lady and you don't. I know how to pull some things in when I really want to tell you, go and sit on some glass, bitch. That's what I really want to say. But instead I say, you know what? I'm not going to even address this lady. That's the other side of me. Like, I'm not going to even address this lady because this lady don't know me like that. So let me let this lady be great. But what I really want to say is, bitch, you think, come this way and you'll find out. Come to Oak Cliff and on my address. You'll find out. Fat meat is definitely greasy. So I really, like I said, there's so many things, there's so many things in my head when I deal with some people on here, especially, you be at work. I don't know about you, but, for the most part, I try to be as professional as I can at work. I have some little scallywags that got some positions, and I'll be like, you better be glad you the principal or the vice principal, bitch. I will tell your ass off from A to Z, you big back bitch. Or you may see somebody, the assistant principal. I'm like, bitch, I know you ain't trying to tell me about my wardrobe when you look like a can of biscuits about to bust in that damn tight dress. Why you got that tight dress on and you assistant principal? It ain't no man up here. Who you trying to show out for? Like, I be really feeling away, but I keep it to myself. Because that's what professional women do. Professional women keep things to themselves. They're reserved. Like, I can't say everything I want to say. I would hurt so many feelings. You understand what I'm saying? So I just sit back and bite my tongue, count my days, and move accordingly. And that's how I feel on here. There's a lot of things I want to say to people. And sometimes I will say it, depending on how I'm feeling at the time. Sometimes people need to know you too old for that. You need to grow the hell up. Okay? If you closer to 60, you closer to the grave, right? So you need to be trying to get your life together and quit worrying about me. Okay? I can't help it that you built up like a water buffalo. I can't help it that your face looks like shit. I can't help it that you walk like you got crabs in your ass. I don't know. There's so many things I want to say and I don't say them. That's because I am trying to be a lady. I am trying to be godly like. So I can't say everything I feel. You have no idea. So many people that I could just, not a lot. Don't get me wrong. It's not a lot of people. It's a few people that have rubbed me the wrong way. And I'm like, you better be glad I have restraint. You better be glad that I'm trying to be a lady. And don't take me being a lady for weakness. Right? It just means that I have some type of self-control, that I am not exploding on you. Right? And see, this is what I used to be, that type of person. Whatever I felt would come out of my mouth. And then I started working, and then I started working in a professional field, and I started to understand that I can't do that. Right? I can't. So at work, I call, yeah. And God knows who I am. So he knows, Selena, you cannot say that. You cannot do that. So y'all better be glad I got conscience, because some of these people don't have a conscience. They just do anything and say anything to people, and they feel like they have no like repercussions. Like they just do. And that's why I'm like, don't meet me in real life, because I'm gonna remember everything you said, bitch. Remember what you said, Negro, right? I'm gonna remember. I forgets nothing. A lot of the times people, when people have done things, I have a memory like an elephant. I can almost remember the exact time, the date, the month. I can remember the emotions at the time, what was said, what was typed at the time. I can remember everything. That's how good my memory is. So when people want to say certain times that I'm lying about stuff, I'm like, oh no, let me go back. At 5 p.m. on Monday, it was a sunny day, and I was feeling this way, and you said this. I can remember everything. So that's why I said, don't do it. I'll pull out the receipts on your ass. They'll start calling me queen of receipts. I say, when people trying to be like, I'm like, no. Mm-mm. And another thing, I tell you, I told a person before, I lied. I told a man, he was kind of like, yeah, she was flirting with me. And then what about that? And I said, yeah, I was lying. I was just trying to make you feel better about yourself, because you're really ugly. You really look like the predator. But I was trying to make you feel better because you was flirting with me, so I flirted back. I just be telling the truth, but at the time I lied. But I told him, yeah, later on I lied. Like, people, I'll tell you. I will tell you if I lied. I would tell you if I said a certain thing. That's why I said people can't come with me. They may try, but I would definitely let them know. No, I lied. Or yeah, I told the truth. So You know how that go. I guess nobody want to come up. Nobody want to come up and hang out with your girl. I guess this little Carlos done got to me a little bit. Yeah. I have to tell him, Miss Brownstone. I have to tell him, yeah. I lied. I told you the truth. Now I've been telling the truth. If I feel a certain way about a person, I'll tell you the truth. I'll tell you the truth. If I ain't feeling you, I'll tell you the truth. If I like you, I'm telling the truth now. But there has been times in my past where I have lied, because we all do. But I don't make a point to just go out there and just be blatantly lying. No. But I always tell people, this is the real Selena. So this is what you get when you meet me behind the scenes, or when I'm with my family, my friends, and I'm in my element. This is the real me. I'm not pretentious. There's nothing fake about me, even though people want to put that on me. Because I'm walking around like a statue of wax. But this is the real me. Whether you like it, love it, or not. You just, hey, I'm not going to change. Hey, Pastor Rufus, I'm not cussing too much, but hey, just letting you know. Warning before you come in. But I think what really makes God mad more than anything is when we can't be ourselves, because he knows us anyway. He knows who we truly are when we try to act like we're not, and that's why so many people, I'm not going to say just in the church, but just people in general, people hide behind masks because it feels safe. Now, I'm not saying with me acting more reserved at work, I'm putting a mask on. I am somewhat reserved. So I'm just taking care of me because I have to work. Right. And I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. So I have to work. So I have to act accordingly. That doesn't make me fake. And that doesn't mean I'm putting on a mask. When I'm talking about a mask, I'm talking about when people try to pretend like they're just such a great person, that they never lie, that they never did anything bad, and they want to judge other people so harshly. That's, to me, putting on a mask, because just like God can see you, he can see me. He can see me just like he can see you. So you might as well be who you are, And with me, I'm learning more and more that it's okay to be me. And if people are not okay with that, that's on them. That's their business, not mine. So that's how I see things now. I don't want to be pretentious. I don't want people to be like, oh, you just seem, of course it's going to be a little different. Like I said, going to work and being behind the scene, talking to people and stuff, it's going to be different, a little different, because, you got to keep a job. But at the same time, it shouldn't be so much different to where people like, who are you? When I come on here, I want to still be me. I don't want to be somebody where I'm pretending to be, oh, I'm just, so religious and saying scriptures every 5 minutes. God don't care nothing about you saying scriptures every 5 minutes. God worry about if you trying to live it. That's the difference. So me living it or saying it, which one you think has a better impact on my life? Living it, not saying it. I can quote scriptures from Genesis all the way to Revelations, because I know the Bible like that. But if I'm not living it, it ain't gonna help me not now one time. Okay? So religious people that are super self-righteous and judgmental, they're gonna miss their way to heaven because they're so busy pointing out everybody else's faults when God is telling you to look at your own. Are you living what you preaching? Are you living what you teaching? See, teachers that teach the Bible and stuff, they gonna have the more stricter judgment because they should know it because they teaching it to other people. So they're gonna be held more responsible for what they teach to other people. So don't be trying to dot I's and cross T's with me. Better check your, like I told you, better check yourself. I'll tell a person in a minute. You better read yourself. Check yourself. Cause who gonna check me, boo? Nobody. Cause ain't nobody got the right to at the end of the day. We all trying, well, I ain't gonna say all, most of us trying to do the best we can with what we know how. And that's really, to be honest, that's the truth. Some of us don't know no better. So some of us do and choose not to do better. So, hey, like I said, this is a messed up world with messed up people. But anyway, I think I've talked long enough on here. Like I said, I didn't have no drama to talk about today. I really, it's amazing how I have a semi-open panel and nobody wants to come up. But, maybe I need to do, I'm going to do a total different other channel where, and no offense to y'all my people, but I don't want certain other people knowing about my channel because people are weird as hell. And they be sending their little goons writing reports and sending it to the other person after they don't write reports and screenshot it and did all this, screen recorded. But I do want to do another channel to where I am maybe reading stories and stuff like that because some people say my voice is soothing. I don't know how real that is or they lying to me or whichever one. But some people say they like to hear me talk. I don't know if they telling me all the truth. But a lot of times people like to hear you talk, especially if you got something good to say. You know what I'm saying? You have some good things to say. You have some real things to say. And I don't pretend to know everything. And I definitely don't feel like I'm just so entertaining because according to some people, again, my channel may be dead to them. But I always say, for those people that say my channel is dead, you were over here watching me to know that. So stay where you are and enjoy your type of ratchet content, okay? People always have something to say. That's just part of life, I guess. Unfortunately, we can't exterminate those people from the world, the earth. But there are always going to be people that have something negative to say. So I'm just learning. I'm not for everybody, just like everybody's not for me. It's perfectly fine. I wish I had a machine like Damn D and Also Dope where it makes those noises and stuff, when all that drops and stuff. I don't know how to do that. I think I could, of course I could learn how to do it. Why? Because I'm highly intelligent and I know I could do it if I put my mind to it. But I really just don't invest in that. I haven't invested in that. That takes a lot of, I guess, maybe a better computer and all of that. You need better equipment to do all of those type of things. I don't even know. Maybe one day I'll get into it, but I'm like this. If you don't like what I have to say and what I talk about, then you just don't. I try to be as entertaining as I can, but sometimes it's just like, sometimes I'm in a chill mood. There's nothing more to really, it's not a lot to really just be going back and forth with people on. It's going to be people that going to lie on you, have something to say. You're going to go back and forth with them for how long? And then the people most of the people when you're talking about the people, they don't even know who you're talking about. So they're lost in the conversation. And you lose your audience because most people, they don't want to hear about who you cussing out and all that. They really, they probably are trying to get away from that. And so they come here because they like, oh, I want something different. I don't want the same going back and forth kind of thing. So dang, it seemed like I've been talking for 12 hours. But some people want something different. So that's what I want to give people. But that, to make the long story short, also dope. If you're still here, you probably gone. But I've said basically everything around the circle, around the mountain. What I felt and what I want for my channel this coming year. And I don't want witches and warlocks messing up my content by trying to drag me in some beef or drag me in some drama because they feel a way about me. Because I can't help it when people feel a way about me. I don't feel like I have that much power to do that. But if I do have that much power in some of their lives, then it's really sad because I don't know you and you don't know me. Some people, if I don't know if you guys know this, but some people are mad because there's people that like you, that like your presence, that like your input. They get really jealous of that. They don't like that. And I noticed that about some people, especially on here, when your name is brought up in a good manner, or people want to hear what you have to say, or people want to be around you, or some folks don't like that. They get very upset with that. And that's just people showing that they're jealousy. And people will say, oh, ain't nobody jealous of you. Mm-hmm. Okay. Keep watching. Keep seeing how people's reasoning for doing what they're doing. See, there's always a reason behind what people do. You even have a reason on why you do what you do. You have a reason on who you like to deal with and who you don't want to deal with. You have a reason on the people that you block and the people that you don't block. We all have reasons of why we do what we do, why we say what we say. So I learned to listen to what people say when they don't say it. They do this hidden, underlying kind of thing. Or when they say, they're talking to someone else and they say, you're a little friend. Now, bitch, in real life, I will snatch all of that extensions out of your hair in real life. But because I am trying to work on me and not go back and forth with people, I let people make it, because you're just showing your horns, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They laughing and giggling and thinking everything is so funny. But I see through people real. I mean, I made some mistakes because I ignored, but I can see through people a lot of times. A lot of times I ignored things because I wanted to think the best in people. I wanted to take people for face value, but then I realized, and YouTube showed me, that you can't do that. You can't take people for face value. And a lot of times, to be honest with you, I'm scared of folks because you don't know what people got up their sleeve. Not everybody's out to get you, right? But some people are. So you have to figure out and discern which is which. And that's the scary part sometimes. Because some people hide their snakery. I'll make up a word. They hide it so good to where it's almost amazing. For the most part, I always tell, when men come into my life, men want to get to know you, but men want the cookie for the most part. Most heterosexual men want the cookie. That's what most men want. But there is some men that want to get to know you more than just your cookie, too. So that's what you have to discern. Then you have to discern the woman. What does she want? Some of these women want your cookie, but some of the women, they want to know more about you, whether because they like things about you and they want to be your friend. Some of women want to get to know you to see why or how you are the way you are. And is what you have, is it real? Then some women want to know your business so that they can um, take it and use it later. So when mad day comes, they can turn it against you. There's a lot of different reasons why people want to get to know you, or why people want to get in your space. There's never something that's really that simple, sometimes. But there is. I'm not going to say that there's not some people that actually just, yeah, they probably want to sleep with you, especially men. But some men do want to get to know you. They enjoy you. You right? But you just have to be careful because you're just trying to figure out what is what and who is who. That's in real life and on YouTube. In this day and time, everybody scared me. And I'm not saying scary as like I couldn't defend myself, but scary like, who are you and what do you want? And I know sometimes I feel like I shouldn't be that way, but sometimes the way the world is, I think I'm thinking just right. I think I'm thinking just right. Everybody's not there to harm you, but everybody's not there to hurt, to be there for you either. So you have to know the difference. There'll be some people, when you find out, they tell you they ain't the person that's a friend. They not trying to be your friend, or they not the person you need to vent to. Okay, so we need to move on. Or what about a person that says, well, some people ain't gonna just come out and tell you unless they're just really upfront. What about that person that say, hey, I just want to sleep with you? What you gonna do with that? For some women, they like that because, for me, I would like it. I would like a man to let me know what you want, so I know how to deal with it. If it's just that, I'll be like, okay, all right, well, nice knowing you. Bye. But if it's a little bit more than that, I enjoy your company. I like to get to know you. You seem very interesting, nice young lady. Hey, we can do something about that. It just depends. When you get older, you start really just taking people for face value. You start to really observe and discern, what does this person want? Then you need to have a balance, because everybody is not your enemy. There is going to be some people that just want to get to know you because you're a cool person. They like your spirit. A lot of things are drawn to light. Hey, John. And I remember Lori, I interviewed her a while back. She said also bugs are attracted to light. So that means there's going to be good and bad things going to be attracted to you. Good and bad. Bugs are going to be attracted to you because you're the light, right? Good people, good things are going to be attracted to you because you have a light. But don't forget about the bugs. They're always there. Some people just want to know your business so they can say, that I knew that bitch wasn't real. I knew she wasn't this. I knew she wasn't that. She thinks she the prettiest thing around here. Ain't nobody said that but you. See, I will tell you what I said. When I came out here, I never said I'm the prettiest thing. I'm the baddest. First of all, I don't want to be described as the bad bee. Okay? That's number one. The baddest bee. I like Trina, but I don't believe in that song. I don't want to be the baddest bee. I just want to be Selena. Either you like me or you don't. I don't have to put on a performance for you to like me. You know what I'm saying? You either like what you see or you don't like what you see. We move on. If you think I'm a statue full of wax, then hey, you think I'm a statue full of wax. But I can promise you your daddy will like it. Oh Lord. Yeah. See, I always have some comebacks. Your daddy like it. But I bet y'all trying to figure out where the hell is she going with this conversation. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this conversation, but apparently you're sitting here listening to it, or you just, but I don't know. But I will tell you, people will tell you who they are. Just keep listening. I'm telling you who I am. Just keep listening. I don't have to tell you all my private business because I won't. I will not. But I definitely, if I keep talking, you will know a little bit more about me each and every time. I don't put everything out for display, you know. Um, but I do when I say things, if you're if you have a lot of intuition, you're very intuitive, you can pick up some things. If you have discernment, you can pick up some things from what people say and sometimes what they don't say. I learned body language. You can't see my face right now because I told you I got my hair bun and my gown on, and I refuse to put anything on. So you can tell a lot about body language. You can tell a lot about persons, how they speak, what they speak about. There's so many things you can pick up things about people when they're not wearing a mask. And even when they are wearing a mask, if you're very intuitive, you can pick that up too. You'll know the difference. See, people can only fake so long who they are. Like I said, the real person, James, how are you? The real person comes out. You're dating someone and give that person maybe in this day and time, I'm saying the first week, you can kind of tell if you want to deal with a person or not. But I would say in 6 months, you'll kind of see, okay, yeah, no, I can't deal with you. I can't deal with you, sis. I can't deal with you, bro. You not my cup of tea. I mean, you can kind of tell if you can kind of tell a person, I'm gonna put you in a friend zone. I'm gonna put you in the romantic or something in the middle. I don't know. I'm still checking you out. Like, and men, sometimes I think men know it automatically when they talk to somebody. And sometimes they're like, well, man, it would be perfect if this person had this, or this person was here, or just there will be certain, things. But men pretty much know by dealing with a woman, if it's a woman that they're going to smash, if it's a woman that they can maybe see themselves in a relationship with. I think women can do that too. Thank you, James, but not today. But men know, women know. We all know what we want to deal with, who we don't want to deal with. That's just part of being a human. I can tell you within the first month of me talking to you and being around you, or even if I'm around you maybe one or two times, a couple times, I can be like, man, I kind of like this person, and your energy is different when you're with certain people too. Like how a person looks at you, how a person hugs you. You're like, you can pick stuff up. What a person says or doesn't say, like all of that. Oh, look, I'm telling you, I'm all over the place. It's Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Feliz Navidad, and whatever else I want to talk about if you still here. yeah, it's just things that we know as human beings. I tell you, it's, you know how some people you hug, and when you hug them, it's like something like in your body. It's like a magnetic something ain't right. You be like, wait a minute, if something is right, but my God, this is different. This is different. And then some people you hug, you're like, I'm just trying to be nice, you know? And but we feel it. We feel, and I used to hate when people say talk about energy. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? But then you realize that you do feel people's energy. Like when you interact with people or when you touch people, you feel it, you know? So, and you feel what you like and you feel what you don't like, you know. But it is almost 2 hours. Oh, it is 2 hours. So yeah, energy is real. It's something that is very real. And only the people that are in the mix know what it is. Tell you, I I'm like something I was feeling. I was like, okay, my body's feeling a little different with this person than with with the other person. What's up with this? Oh, I think I like it. So, oh my God, I'm talking too much. But energy is very real. So anybody that said energy is not, yeah, keep living. Um, but I'm thankful that I'm still here and that demons did not run me off YouTube. That I didn't allow what people said or did to me determine what I was going to do, whether I was going to give up or not. Um, I told you a long time ago, I'm a fighter in real life, in spiritual, in the spiritual life as well. I'm a fighter. I don't let people run me off. I don't let people run a narrative for me. Um, I make my own storyline, and I try to allow. I try to allow every now and then I let myself get in the way, but I do try to allow God to make sure that He directs me. Sometimes, like I said, my Selena, my Delisha Oak Cliff come out, and I allow myself to run it. But for the most part, I really do try to make sure that I don't allow anybody to run me off. I did an interview with Oh So Dope, and I said, nobody's going to run me off. I don't care what these people try to do, what these people try to say. I make my own story. And that's what people need to understand. You make your own story. Nobody should run you off. Nobody, I'm not saying don't take breaks, because sometimes you need breaks from these demons. Uh, but I'm saying don't stop fighting for what you want in your life. If you want a YouTube page, if you want to be a content creator, just know that you will face a lot of different stuff, good and bad. You have to determine in your mind if you're going to stick with it or you're just going to give up when people do this or say this. You can't let people run you off. You can't let people run you off. You can't let people write your story. And my story, regardless of what I had to go through, I'm always going to be a conqueror. I'm always going to be a victor. Why? Because I know who God got on my side. I don't care how tipsy I am. I know who I got on my side, and I know who I am. And who I am, I'm a fighter. Ain't nobody gonna run me off unless I want to go. That's what I said on Also Dope. Because I know that's what people will try to do. People will try to ruin your image and ruin your self esteem, your self image, your reputation, everything about you. But do you believe that? Do you co-sign to the things that they're saying about you? You have to know yourself when you go on any type of platform, when you do any type of thing, whether it's a business deal, whether it's getting in front of a congregation, whether it's getting your own YouTube and doing your own content, whether it's having your own business, whatever it is that you're trying to do in this coming year, you're going to have to know for yourself who you are, because there's always going to be controversy. That's a part of life, unfortunately. And I say unfortunately. But things like that, they come to build you, not necessarily break you unless you let it. See, I could have let a lot of things break me because people were trying to break me. They were trying to break me because of my reputation. They were trying to break my self-image because of how I looked. That's what people do when they're used by the devil. That's exactly what they do. But you have to be a narrative. You have to create the narrative, the storyline for your own story. Nobody can break you unless you let them. Life challenges are really meant to build you up. I mean, they're really meant to show you, get you some tough skin. But before I thought I had tough skin, I didn't really know. I didn't have tough skin like I thought I did being on social media. Social media is a total different beast. You got a lot of different people on here being raised differently, and some people ain't been raised at all. So they already fucked up. Excuse me. So when you come on here and you deal with a lot of messed up people, you try to figure out what the hell, what did I get myself into? You just got yourself in some bullshit, right? You come on YouTube, you think, oh my God, what did I get myself into? I don't talk to these different type of people. I ain't never met these type of people in my life. You just done stepped in some bullshit. Now you gotta try to figure out how to keep yourself out of the bullshit that you done got yourself in. Get yourself back out. Then you gotta figure out how to keep yourself from getting into it. So all of it is meant to build you. It's not necessarily meant to break you. I used to ask God questions, why? It wasn't meant to hurt me. It was meant to build me. It was meant to make me into who I'm going to be. And you're never too old to learn something. You're never too old to learn something to make you a better person. Not only just a better person, but whatever purpose or whatever you're supposed to be doing in your life. A lot of the times in life, we think things are meant to hurt us. But sometimes they're not meant to hurt us. Sometimes they actually mean to bring the best out of us. I think of diamonds. Diamonds have to go through pressure to be beautiful. Diamonds are not naturally beautiful. They're just like coal, you know. There's nothing beautiful about them when you see a diamond. When they go through pressure, then that's when you see the beauty. Maybe you going through the pressure you're going through in life, maybe to bring the beauty out in you. My prayer used to be, God, I want to be beautiful inside and out. We don't realize the prayers that we pray actually are playing out in front of us. Sometimes when we prayed things years ago, they come to fruition. And what he has to do to make you beautiful inside and out, he has to break you. He has to break you. And then he has to build you up again. It's a weird type of dynamic, but it is true. A lot of the times, to create beauty in you, you have to go through things. You have to know to go through things so you know how to treat people and how not to treat people. You have to go through things to know, just how to deal with people in the right manner. The words you say, the words you shouldn't say. There is power in life and death in the power of the tongue, and it's true. The words we speak on people's lives, words we speak on our lives, it really either enhance it or it destroys it. So everything that we go in life is not always meant to break us. Some things in life it's actually meant to make us better. I can now say I'm not a coward because I live in real life, so I know that part. But I'm talking about being on social media. You want to tuck your head and hide. These niggas on here are nuts. If you're not careful, I mean, you really want to go and see some people, like in real life or wherever they are. I wish I was that crazy to get a plane ticket and go meet some of these folks, like in real life. but I think about the consequences that I have to deal with. And why did I go through that? Then I have to learn from the mistake. I have to learn from what I had to go through. Number one, don't take people for face value. That's what I've been saying the whole time. People are never what they really seem to be. Some people are, but most people are not. And don't be too friendly with people. Be yourself, but remember, you could be dealing with a snake that smiles in your face, as the older lady would tell me, and say sweet nothings in your ear, just to find out you're dealing with a whole king cobra. Like, you just have to be careful. Don't live in fear, but don't live in stupidity either. It's a lot of people that live in stupidity. They live in Stupidville, a place that they never leave from. They just stay in Stupidville forever. Don't be a 30-something-year-old person in Stupidville. Don't be a 40, 50, 60 person that's still in Stupidville all your damn life. They are, Emmanuel, real bad shit crazy. They holler and scream, and unfortunately, we laugh because we think it's entertaining to see somebody that bad shit crazy. But really, when those people are dealing with you, oh, it's nothing funny about it. You're like, oh God, save me from this demon spawn. Save me from this Satan's child. So I just learned to walk accordingly to the way that I have been taught. I don't care what nobody say about me. I do have some home training, and it's just certain things I'm not going to do, certain things I'm not going to say, just because I have home training. And I know that everything you say, it can be recorded on here. It can be replayed on here. So that's why I get on here, and I'm not as loose with my mouth as some people think I should, because other people are loose with theirs. But don't get it twisted. I can meet you where you are. Okay? But I really try my best to take control of me, because I know everything that I say is going to have repercussions behind it. And it may not have so much repercussion on here, but it will have some people that are good, that really have felt like you have potential to kind of look at you a little differently. Sometimes people just gonna have to realize people are people at the end of the day. So if I disappoint you, you're gonna disappoint me, and we all gonna be disappointed. So that's just part of living and maturing and understanding that everybody has their day. Not to make an excuse for it. So, like I said, I'm glad for those people that think my channel is dead and boring. I pray that they continue to stay away from my platform. That would be something that I really pray for, and I hope they continue to do so and not be nosy enough to come bring their slithering snake skin over here and slither away to the snake den where all the other snakes are. So continue to do that. And my prayer for this coming year is that I will continue to stay focused on what I want to do with my channel or channels, because I will be doing some new things with my channels. I don't know if I'm going to advertise that, because I'm trying to get into a total different algorithm. And I'm just going to be honest with you. Some of these folks, you don't want them coming over there. I ain't talking about y'all. I'm just talking about the folks you don't want to come. Like, don't be nosy enough to come over here. You're not welcome. Most of those folks are already blocked anyway. But yeah, I'm just speaking the real truth of how I see things. So I have been on here 2 hours, a little bit longer than I planned on being on here. God willing, I will be back on Thursday. Again, I will be having T.Y. Rhea. For those who don't know, he's a content creator. I've interviewed him a couple of times. He has a very controversy kind of little past on here. He was the one Kwame Brown called at the some kind of seafood restaurant, and Kwame Brown asked him, what's up? And or something he said, and TY said, I'm trying to eat, so he had his little bib on. So I'll be interviewing him Thursday. I know some of y'all thought we was gonna be able to do it today, but due to his schedule, he had to reschedule it. So I wanted to come on live anyway, to just say Merry Christmas to my people. And if I could get some support. So I want to do that. And I just want to let people know that, hey, it's a lot of things going on in the world. Let's just make sure that we check ourselves. Let's make sure that we deal with what's going on with us instead of always looking at other people, and that's what I want to talk about. Plus, I want to have an open panel, but not everybody likes coming on people's panels, which is understood. And some people are at work or at the gym, which is understandable. And some people just don't like coming up on folks' platforms. And I can't too much blame you because you just don't know. People be taking your information and all this weird shit that they be doing. That they be doing. Thank you, Swift. You said, let me make some snakeskin boots out those bozos. Yes, Swift. Thank you so much. Like I said, they need to slither their ass away. So thank you. Shout out to Pastor Rufus. I hope I ain't said nothing to make you unsubscribe, but I'm just speaking the real truth. I think y'all would rather hear the real truth from me than just me just lying to y'all, lying to myself, because God already knows what's in our hearts and in our minds anyway. At the end of the day, thank you so much, Swift, for being a member and also blessing me. We had SBK. We had who else in the chat to bless me? We had Lady D in the house. God, I really hope that y'all have a great Christmas. That y'all, really enjoy your family or your friends. I don't know what y'all gonna do. Some people like being alone. Some people don't have a good family, and which is unfortunate. But I hope that everybody has a good day tomorrow. And just know that, we as human beings, we go through our days. You are not alone. There's going to be some days where you're going to, have good days. Some days you're not going to have so good days, especially, like I said, when people you love are no longer here anymore. So I hope that y'all guys be blessed and enjoy the people that you have around you that's still here. Love y'all to Reese's Pieces, and I will talk to you guys later. Let me figure out how to get out of here. I'm a little tipsy, but I can't. Oh, gosh. Oh, in the stream. See you guys later. Love y'all to Reese's Pieces. Bye.
Selena.
It's a vibe, baby. Oak Cliff girl. Can't make you change my world. Damn, you're so fine, girl. Oak Cliff girl. Put them heels on and prove.
Welcome to Selena's Couch, where you are welcome to be free to be yourself. So you can lay your head on my couch, on my pillows.
It's all good, we can do whatever we wanna do now. I'm in my bag right now, and I got a feeling, babe, yeah. You're gonna be my number one lover. Spend the night making love to each other, with the lights on top of the covers. Just me and you, babe. And I feel like you're my
Love you to Reese's Pieces.
Get you a word. Nana boo boo.